The VanTrue N2 Pro Dual 1080p dashcam doesn't have quite as many features as the competition, but it captures what's happening inside of your car in addition to activity on the road, making it an attractive option for ride-share drivers. VanTrue bills the N2 Pro as the first dashcam with dual 1080p cameras, so that it captures both the road ahead of you as well as everything happening inside of your car. That alone should attract the attention of ride-share drivers, who know that having a record of what goes on in your car is just as important as everything that happens outside of it. The rear camera is adjustable, so it can capture video inside the cabin, or even out the back window if you prefer. In addition, the N2 Pro has an automatic parking mode, though its screen is small and it lacks a number of features you can find in other dash cams, such as smartphone connectivity and driver assists. Similarly priced models like the Papago Safe 535 offer more functionality for the average user, but if you're a ride-hail driver looking to capture what's going on inside your vehicle, the N2 Pro is definitely worth considering. The N2 Pro is compact and shaped like an octagon, so it easily fits on a windshield without obstructing the driver's view. It has a slot for a microSD card on the front, an attachment point for the included windshield mount on top, and a USB power port on the left side. The suction cup mount is straightforward and easy to use, and handily includes a second USB power port. The 1.5-inch screen is on the small side compared with the 2-inch display on the excellent Garmin W66. Due to the camera's size and layout, the controls feel a bit kludgy. The menu and select buttons are on the bottom panel, while the OK, confirm button is on the rear. We at first thought the icons at the bottom of the small screen were touch controls, which might have been a better solution. Unless you buy an optional GPS mount, the VanTrue N2 Pro doesn't have GPS connectivity. We didn't test it with the mount, which means we had to set the date manually, which wasn't the easiest task using the small buttons. The Pro's built-in G sensor begins capturing footage if a crash is detected, and the parking mode automatically starts recording when a bump is detected. The unit also has a unique time-lapse mode that extends recording over long periods. Aside from this, the camera is light on features, but ultimately the main selling point here are those dual 1080p cameras. The VanTrue N2 Pro's 1080p/30fps footage is exceptionally crisp and clear, placing it among the best we've seen from any dash cam. It's easy to make out details such as license plate information. Even in the dark of night, the camera's high-resolution footage stands out. This excellent picture clarity is particularly apparent via the rear-facing camera, which easily captures sharp footage of your car's interior and passengers. Depending on how you position it, it can even show vehicles behind you in case you're rear-ended. The rear-facing camera rotates and allows you to adjust the view height, making for a surprisingly simple and elegant solution for capturing just the right angle. If you don't need to record inside the car, the camera supports single front-facing recording in 2.5K at 30 fps or in 1080p at 60 fps. That said, the small screen makes viewing playback details difficult. And because the N2 Pro lacks a companion smartphone app, the only way to view recorded video is via microSD card or by connecting the unit to a computer. If your main priority in a dash cam is video quality, the VanTrue N2 Pro's 1080p footage is terrific. Perhaps even more important, the second rear-facing camera records what's happening inside your car, and means you don't have to buy a separate dash cam to watch your back. For casual drivers, the N2 Pro's lack of smartphone connectivity, clunky controls, and small display put it at a disadvantage compared with other models we've tested. If you drive for a living and want to capture detailed video in and out of your car over long periods of time, however, the N2 Pro is easy to recommend.